Senator, wanted to get your thoughts on Secretary Tom Homan, what is going on with the allegations on that, what you expect to see in light of the cast you're dealing with the Justice Department and the White House.
Look, I think the American public has a right to know if Tom Homan accepted a bag of $50,000 of cash in exchange for potential government contracts. We have to know if he's doing this and his immigration actions are being influenced by other than his duty to this country. As a member of the Homeland Security Committee, we're going to be teaming up with other members of the Department of Justice Committee oversight, and we're going to ask for all the videos to be released, all the evidence to be released, as well as for him to come and testify.
Do you expect to have any positive reception either with DOJ or from Homeland Security?
From my experience dealing with some of the Republicans on at least the Homeland Security Committee, we have some Republicans that do believe still in transparency and accountability, and I think they will join with us to ask for that information. Whether the White House will comply is a different story, but the story is going to get out. If there is something there, there's no way that Tom's going to hide it, and I think it's better that we all know the truth right now.
Dennis?
Yeah, and it looks like we're heading toward another potential government shutdown. It looks for real this time. The White House there was a memo released today that said prepare for massive fire if the government does shut down. If it does happen, if the government closes its doors at the end of the month, are Democrats not responsible for these mass firings?
Well, depends what mass firings. Like, they've been mass firings all year. This presidency has clearly not listened to any of the laws that we've had in terms of hiring people. They've been firing people even though we've appropriated money for different projects. Let's remember, this is the administration that shut down the Department of Education, and now they're worried about mass firings. What I'm worried about is the fact that there's going to be tens of thousands of Arizonans, millions of Americans are going to have higher premiums starting in January for their insurance because Republicans refuse to actually compromise and work with us. So we can work together. We can keep the government open and we can keep prices low for people that are paying their insurance. The fact that this administration is trying to hold the threats of layoffs as a weapon, even though they have essentially weaponized that all year, just rings untrue.
Mm-hmm. And also, Democrats have been saying that this shutdown fight is all over, mostly about funding for health care.
Yeah.
However, other Democrats have made it very clear you don't agree with much of what this administration is doing, and given the fact that this administration is snatching people off the streets, doing a lot of other things that you don't like, how could you justify funding this government at all, giving $1 to fund this government the way it's being run right now?
Well, right now the Republicans passed a reconciliation bill. They have the money. There's nothing we could do about their illegal mass deportation program, right? So the best we could do in the meantime is to try to diminish the hurt that's happening when it comes to health care. And we know it's going to come. The insurance companies have told us it's going to come. We know there's going to be Arizona's going to have to be paying hundreds of dollars more per month starting in January. So we need to do the best that we can in the meantime. And when we have the power to, really restrict their ability to just randomly take people without due process, then I think that's when we'll use that power. But right now, that power doesn't exist. That's why they wrote the bill the way they did.
Any other comments on Trump instructing his DOJ to investigate his enemies this morning?
Again?
This morning we learned he wants his people to go after the George Soros Foundation and people associated with that.
Look, this is the scary, slippery slope that we're moving into. Using and weaponizing government to go after your enemies, right? People that you perceive not as the people that are harming the country, but that are harming you politically, is a dangerous slide that we're going to. First it's Soros, then it'll be unions, then it'll be individuals. He tried to kick Kimmel off the air. This is a man who is so petty, so small, that he needs to weaponize government to cover his ego.
If I could get you to just comment in English on the importance of the Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva, her addition to operations in the House now with a narrower majority for the Republicans, and as a demographic milestone for her.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we should be proud that Arizona is sending a Latina to Congress. It's a perspective that we need someone who's a mother, someone who has great experience of serving on a county supervisor, a border member of Congress with a rich history that we're going to all benefit from. Arizona's finally fully stacked up with enough members of Congress, both Democrats and Republicans, and we don't all agree all the time, but it's good for us to all have full representation and be able to push forward for Arizona together.